It's the biggest event of the spring, dude. Screw WrestleMania, brother. It is all about TNA Lockdown 2013, dude. What's up, guys? Just Oliver68 here, bringing you my TNA 2013 Lockdown review. Lockdown took place in San Antonio, Texas, home of the Spurs, and also JD Venom. Now, who's JD Venom, you might be asking? He's an awesome video game player, and I suggest you check out his channel in the description box down below. Anyways, moving on forward, let's get started with the TNA Lockdown review. We got an opening match with the X Division title. Kenny King taking on Christian York, taking on Zema Ion. Now, already, one of my biggest knocks on this pay-per-view that not all the matches took place in the steel cage. But after this X Division match, I kind of let it slide, but I'm missing the old Lockdown tradition. I'm not going to lie. I like the fact that every match took place in a steel cage. But this X Division match, really good stuff. Kenny King was botching a lot. Zema Ion looked like $1,000,000 in this match. I really liked how Zema Ion looked. Christian York looked okay to me, nothing really too spectacular. But other than that, you know, in all honesty, I just thought this was a really good opener. I really thought it was a great way to get my blood pumping for a pay-per-view. That's one thing that's missing in wrestling sometimes. It's a great opener, gets your blood pumping, gets you excited for the rest of the show. And in all honesty, I felt the opener did its job for me. I really did. I really felt like this X Division opener was like a cruiserweight opener like I would see in the old SmackDowns or WCW days, or even, you know, the X Division openers back in TNA 2005 or 2004, whatever you want to call it. In all honesty, I felt it did its job, got my blood pumping. Very good X Division opener. Kenny King retains. Nothing really much to complain about here. Good move, TNA. Good job. Now moving on forward to Joseph Park, one of my personal faves, and Joey Ryan, another personal fave. I like both of these guys. And this match right here, very simple, very basic. Nothing really gonna, you know, throw you over the loop. Joseph Park with the nice cheap pop for San Antonio. Mick Foley would be proud of this man. Mick Foley would be proud of this man. But Joseph Park and Joey Ryan, in all honesty, solid. I personally enjoyed it. I don't know if many of you enjoyed it, but I myself personally enjoyed it. Just because it was very simple, nothing really too over the top, especially for Joseph Park's character. He's supposed to be very, very simple. So I personally liked it, and in all honesty, Joseph Park, for me, winning the match, fine with me, because they're trying to make Joseph Park keep on improving and improving, even though we know he's really Abyss. Oh, Abyss. And just a question out there. How many of you guys miss Abyss? I kind of do. I've always loved the Abyss character, so just want to throw that question out there. But moving on forward to that, we got the TNA Knockouts title match. This match was okay to me. The only thing that I really liked is that Taryn Terrell and Gail Kim actually got shit going on. I mean, in all honesty, you know, we were going to see this happen. I knew Taryn Terrell, she was going to come into this industry. She wasn't just going to be some stupid referee. She was going to be something more, and I was right about that. And I'm glad that they just finally added something more to the storyline, to this, building on forward to hopefully Slammiversary, the next pay-per-view. Good building and progression here. That is a smart move by TNA. Have it happen at one of your bigger shows, but then also make sure you're also building it to the next big show. If they waste this match on Impact, this would be a terrible move on TNA. So I have to wait and see until I give my full judgment of what they did with Taryn Terrell and Gail Kim. But in all honesty here, I really did enjoy the little encounter that they had, and I really felt that it added more to it. Otherwise, for the match itself, Velvet Sky retains, and pretty bleh to me. So let's just move on forward. Robbie E taking on Robbie T. Pretty much this match here was simple. Make Robbie T look like $1,000,000. Robbie E did his job to the best of his abilities. He did his job. Now it's time to TNA to make Robbie T seriously. Seriously. Robbie T, how many times has this booker tried to be pushed? How many times has TNA tried to push Robbie T and it has went, but failed? It just failed. In all honesty here, Robbie T, really, 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 TNA, try on him. If you don't try on him, I'm not going to care about him. I am not going to care about Robbie T if you don't put effort in making me care about Robbie T. That is a fact. But what I will give credit to TNA is this. Hey, WWE, I always talk about in my Raw reviews how I would love to have mini side feuds, something like this, every once in a while between guys on the roster, whether they're mid-card, lower card, or upper main event. And now I finally get it in TNA. And yes, even though it's Robbie E and Robbie T, maybe wrestlers you don't like, at least TNA is doing that. And something WWE really needs to pick up. Because in all honesty here, I really feel TNA did a good job at trying to set up this match. Even though it was poorly booked, poorly executed, I really thought they did a good job at trying to set up this match. Anyways, we move on forward from Robbie E, Robbie T. Robbie T won. There's no reason why he shouldn't win. Anyways, we got Austin Aries and Bobby Roode, who was still with TNA, sadly, taking on Bad Influence. If you guys don't know, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. Taking on Chavo and Hernandez. Chavo and Hernandez were over as fuck in this match, but hey, they're in Texas, so that's, you know, that's something I don't, like, I expect that. I expect them to be over in Texas. That's all I can say. But this tag match was fucking awesome. I really loved this match. I really thought this match was really, really good. I love Bobby Roode and Austin Aries here, you know, just staying in the shadows for a little bit, and then them colliding with Bad Influence. I felt that Hernandez, you know, pulled off all the stops in this match, and my favorite part was the ending, of course. When Chavo hits the frog splash, the fans are going crazy, but Bobby Roode says nope, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. Still tag team champions, Austin Aries and Bobby Roode, the greatest it factors, or whatever you want to call them. Pretty much, in all honesty here, retain the tag team titles. Like I said, I thought this match was great. Good spots, good action between the heels and the faces. Faces did a really great job at keeping the crowd by their side. The heels did a good job at making the faces pissed off at them. And the ending to me was very good. All right. Now that we're done with all those regular matches, time to go to the steel cage matches. Lockdown matches. I mean, I thought Lockdown was all supposed to be steel cage matches, but I guess they changed the format this year. Anyways, Wes Briscoe versus Kurt Angle. Now, I was reading on Twitter, and some people were like, wow, Wes Briscoe looks average in the ring. Wow, Wes Briscoe doesn't look anything too special. He doesn't belong here. And I was just thinking to myself, well, guys, Wes Briscoe is supposed to be booked like a fucking rookie. He's supposed to be booked like a rookie. They're not booking him as, you know, already accomplished wrestler Wes Briscoe. They're booking him as a rookie. I mean, when Desmond Wolfe came into the company, Desmond Wolfe was booked as already established international superstar. So you could imagine why he was doing really good against Kurt Angle, you know, back in like 2009. But Wes Briscoe, in all honesty, was booked as a rookie. So do you expect him to do really all that much in this match, especially being booked as a rookie who just learned the ropes from Kurt Angle not so long ago? I don't think so. So in all honesty, I thought Wes Briscoe did fine in this match. I thought Kurt Angle did a good job at helping Wes Briscoe out. I really felt Wes Briscoe played the rookie role very, very well. I say this to people a lot. You know, Santino Marella, he was supposed to be a guy in the crowd, and he sucked at wrestling. You're expecting a guy from the crowd to be really good at wrestling. That's what you got to put in there. It's called realism. I know most fans, you know, don't really expect that much realism, but you need realism in wrestling. And Wes Briscoe playing as a rookie and not doing so well in this match, it's realistic to me. And in all honesty, I felt TNA did a very good job at playing off this realism that he is a rookie. I felt the ending, though, was very lackluster, where the ref bump happened, and then afterwards, Kurt Angle, you know, got his finisher in, and then Kurt Angle walked out, and Kurt Angle's like, yeah, I did it, yeah, I won, and then all of a sudden, D'Lo fucking Brown comes out, boom, beats up Kurt Angle, throws him in the ring, and then pulls Wes Briscoe out of the cage. Yeah, it's a cheap finish. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, aces and eights looked like bitches in this. But hey, Wes Briscoe is playing a rookie. I really feel that, you know, that was the only way you could make it believable of him winning a match against a seasoned veteran in Kurt Angle. So why not? Not the strongest finish. I'll admit, not the strongest finish, but it worked. And overall, I felt this was a pretty solid match. Lethal Lockdown. Team TNA with team captain, it's Showtime Steen. Oh, the Steiner. Taking on Aces and Eights with Devon fucking Dudley. I'm still not over Devon being, you know, one of the people of Aces and Eights sometimes. Not Doc and Nux. Nux. That's his name. Nux. What the fuck? Garrett Bischoff. Now Mr. Anderson. A weird combination of people. But I'll say this. Magnus and Anderson starting, pretty good. Then once Nux came in, or Knox, or whatever you want to call him, I know people are just going to get anal about me pronouncing his name wrong. Nux came in, all right. Samoa Joe came in, good start. And then all of a sudden, Garrett Bischoff came in, and this is where I drew the fucking line. You're expecting me to believe Garrett fucking Bischoff, who is not even as big as me, to be the ones to take down Samoa Joe and Magnus? Fuck that shit. And then after that, this match took a fat shit to me. Took a fat shit to me. And in all honesty, it did not pick up until Old Man Steiner came into the ring with the weapons. The weapons were boring, part 2. And in fact, me, Nature Girl, and the British Fist, we were making Hulk Hogan jokes during the whole thing. We were just joking around about Hulk Hogan. We were talking about how, like, Hulk Hogan flexing his biceps were better than this shit. So in all honesty here, I just didn't care about this match until the last 5 minutes of this match, I will say, was fucking awesome. With the Tower of Doom and the Eric Young Showtime Elbow Bebe. That was a cool ending. Very good ending, but that match really sucked. It was a shit. It was a disaster until, like, near the end. Like, there was, like I said, the beginning was good. Then once Garrett Bischoff came in and went, shh. Not even James Storm, who I love. When I hear that man's theme music, sorry about your damn luck. And I hear, quick swiggin'. And here comes James Storm, and he comes into the ring. Not even James Storm got me hyped up. And if the Tennessee Cowboy is making me troubles of getting hyped up for this match, what else can? I'm sorry, this match was not good. It's probably one of the worst lethal lockdowns. I felt there was too many people in this match. Besides the ending, the beginning, and Steen coming down to the ramp with the weapons, this match to me sucked. And Team TNA wins, which pisses me off even more, because I thought Aces and Eights should have won. So, this happened earlier in the show, but I want to talk about it before the main event. You know what's coming. So, Bully Ray's talking to Brooke Hogan, excited about his world title match. And then here comes Hulk Hogan. Brother, you're my son, dude. You're my son, Bully. I trust in you, dude. You must do everything in your power, dude, to beat out that man known as Jeff Hardy, brother. And so, Bully Ray's like, don't worry, Dad. I got that. Just calling him Dad. Perfect. Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy. The match wasn't that good. There was a run-in by Aces and Eights. And Bully Ray and Jeff Hardy worked together to get rid of Aces and Eights. But here comes the golden stuff of this all. Out comes Hogan on his crutches. Out comes Brooke. They're here to cheer Bully on. And then afterwards, Hulk Hogan yells, Aces and Eights, brother. And then out comes all the Aces and Eights. Who gives a shit what their names are? It doesn't matter. Out comes all of the Aces and Eights. They climb the cage. They climb the fucking cage. Devon's looking at Bully. Bully's looking at Hardy back to back. You know, they're looking at each other. And then later on, Devon throws him the hammer. He throws him the hammer. Jeff Hardy turns around and right there to the skull of Jeff Hardy. 1, 2, 3. Bully Ray becomes world champion. And you have Hulk Hogan on the side. Hulk Hogan on the fucking side. Fucking freaking out like, what the hell, brother? And Brooke crying. And the best part was Bully Ray's promo. Bully Ray killed it. Bully Ray was just amazing. I love it. You are nothing. You are nothing to me. I used you, Hulk. I used you, Hogan. I am the president of Aces and Eights. I am your TNA World Champion. Oh my God. The ending overbooked. The heel turn predictable as shit. But I don't give a shit. These fans do trash in the ring. They were pissed off. Bully Ray, even though predictable as fuck, even though people may have smelt it a mile away, Bully Ray, in all honesty, finally gives us answers to this Aces and Eights. You know, people were predicting Bully Ray from the beginning. Aces and Eights, yes, they have been fucking shitty as hell. They have been booked terribly. This whole Brooke Hogan and Bully Ray shit, we're asking ourselves, what is this going to lead to? And finally, we get our fucking answers. That's all I give a shit about, dude. That's all I care about, is the fact that finally, we get answers to Bully Ray doing all this bullshit. To Aces and Eights, we get answers. And to me personally, although Aces and Eights still sucks monkey fucking dick to me, I am happy as hell TNA made this move. Hulk Hogan's not happy, brother. And there's only one man that will stop Mark. Trust me, dude. At Slammiversary, brother. You will see, dude. But in all honesty here, I loved the ending to the show. You guys don't have to love it. I loved it. It was funny. It was making sense to me about this whole storyline of the Aces and Eights. In all honesty, I gotta give TNA a clap here. Normally TNA swerves are really fucking stupid, but in all honesty here, I felt TNA did a great job with this swerve in particular. I'm not gonna lie. I really did like the ending, although the match itself wasn't that great. But even then, with this type of ending, this ending that I really like, the ending that really makes me happy in professional wrestling, overall, what is this show for me? I felt the show kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of good little details leading forward to the Slammiversary pay-per-view and leading forward to next week's Impacts. But the thing about these little details is not only do you need these little details, you also need those huge, humongous details as well. And we only really got one of those huge, humongous details. And in all honesty, to me, TNA didn't really do a good job at the show. Like I said, I love the ending, but other than that, it's a C- to me. C and a minus right here. So that's all I really got to say about the show. Overall, though, I love the ending to Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy. Call it overbooked, call it whatever you want. I loved it. You don't have to love it. You can trash it all you want in the comment section. Be my guest. You won't change my opinion, though, that's for sure. But overall, though, I just also want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to keep sending in your questions for the Q&As. You can send in your questions via the inbox here or on Twitter. I'll probably be uploading one on Monday along with the Raw review, so you guys kind of get both. You guys get 2 videos from me. I hope that's not overbearing for you guys. And also, guess what, guys? TNA reviews are back, brother. Oh, you better believe it, dude. I really felt that I should review TNA pay-per-views because it's kind of stupid of me to review TNA shows because it's kind of stupid for me to review the pay-per-views and not review the shows. So yeah, TNA reviews are back. It's pretty much all I can really say about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, you can subscribe by clicking the little icon right here or down below. Comment down below your thoughts on TNA Lockdown 2013. Like this video if you can. Also, send me your video responses. Check out JD Benna. Follow me on Twitter. Chase Oliver 68, brother. And remember, guys, what you gonna do, dude? What you gonna do, Bully and Aces and Eights, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? And I'm not gonna rip this shirt. It's very comfortable.